The video starts with a lighthearted music playing in the background. The stock images appear of people looking bored. A while ago I found myself pretty bored, so I decided to look through my video game library and I found something that gave me an unexpected hit of nostalgia. Then an equation shows up on the screen as a meme format. It was this game called Kingdom Hearts I used to play. For those who may not know of it, it's basically a mashup of characters from the Final Fantasy games as well as Disney characters. And I know what you're thinking. What could possibly be the premise of a game with those elements? Well, to put it simply, and then there's a momentary black screen for dramatic effect, I really couldn't tell you. Then I show a timeline of various Kingdom Hearts titles. No, really, I've played like 7 or 8 of these games, and the story just seems to get more and more convoluted. Like, it seriously perplexes me. Then the intro animation appears when I'm presenting the game. But for today, rather than trying to make sense of the story, I thought we all could enjoy some gameplay of one of the better entries in the series. I first say, Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've played, but instead of starting from scratch, I want to see where I left off, so I thought I'd do some exploring. Then like a sort of mini montage proceeds of me exploring various areas and question marks appearing on the screen since it's been a while for me and I hadn't recognized some of these areas in a while. Okay, it seems I remembered nothing. But hey, at least I can do this. Pretty cool, am I right? And then I show a close-up of my character hovering in the air for like an uncomfortable amount of time. So I checked around and it seems he's just through that portal, so let's just get this over with as I approach a big dark portal and enter it. Alright buddy, I've seen enough. Just show me what you got, tough guy. As I arrogantly skip the cutscene and then proceed to get immediately punched and just instantaneously die. I then hover over the losing screen with a tone of shock. Alright guys, I think this is just one of those enemy types that are really powerful but only have about 2 to 3 moves, so I'm not worried. Still being confident, I say, okay, so maybe he's somewhat difficult. Rest assured, once I get some hits on him, he's gonna crumble. And then just rapid edits of me getting killed by various of his moves that he does. Ooh, now's my chance as I wait for the right moment to attack. Take that, this, and that, and how about... And then as I'm doing that, I notice that the enemy's health bar barely moves. So I take a breath and say, I guess this is gonna be fun. Then short clips quickly pass by, basically just demonstrating me getting more and more frustrated with the boss fight, where I'm like, come on, just block the... I was so close. What's wrong with me? Can you relax? Are you serious? And then some audible crying. After being defeated several times, I stand there in agony before the dark portal. I can't lie to you, it's been grueling, but at least I've been able to take him down to only a third of his health. He can't have much more to show me. He just can't. So as I take my next attempt at the boss fight, I see him commence a new move where he's starting to glow and preparing for his final attack. And then I say, yeah, well that's new. If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep my distance over here and then get bombarded by his attacks. As I finally die to his final move, I sit there somewhat going through the stages of grief. Who approved this boss fight? Is this even supposed to be beatable? If you can't tell already, my hopes, will, and enjoyment have been ripped from me. I'm gonna give myself a couple days to recollect my thoughts. A title card showing a few days later pops up, then me just rummaging through my player's abilities. So, I did some research on our good old friend here who has been tormenting my inner psyche for the past couple days. Luckily, I came across an interesting way of dealing with this boss fight. It's time to treat him to a game of whack-a-mole. Now cut to the boss fight. I begin trapping him in a loop of attacks that he can't react and get out of. Then I say, what's wrong? Feeling a bit concussed, a bit stunned, stupefied? Feel like you're in a perpetual daze not knowing what to do next? Now you know how I feel. Then I start talking to myself as I hit the enemy with the same attacks over and over again. Hey Kevin, isn't this being exploitative of the game? A less skilled approach to dealing with adversity? Why yes it is. Finally, I deliver the last blow and defeat the enemy. Then I say to him, looking back now, I have to say, that was pretty easy.